Hey, what is up, YouTube? So, yeah, today's review is Verve. I know the history of this drink. It's basically they self-promote themselves through, usually the younger audience. You buy into their cases, and then they send you, like a month's supply for an X amount of dollars. So, basically, you invest into it, and then you have to sell it. And try to turn around and make a profit for yourself. Sometimes it's not always the best investment if you're not a hardcore, if you don't push, if you don't have that marketing drive. So it's definitely a lot of work on your end. I got this from a friend. I didn't want to buy a case, and you can't find them as singles, not normally. You can to people who participate, but it's kind of hard around my state to find someone who sells them or distributes them. Definitely one of those, hey, I know you kind of things. So yeah, through some backdoor friends, I got my hands on a can of Verve. Heard a lot of good or and bad things about them. I mean, they're pretty much, from what I heard, they're as they market themselves as healthy. They taste a little bit like orange. It's definitely some kind of orange beverage. I never noticed it says Vema over there. So Vema Verve. Let's see here. Typical warnings over here. These are a lot like excess energy drink that I was doing. And what I mean by that is it's very similar to the marketing style and how you go about getting them. Here we are, distributed exclusively by Vema Nutrition. Be sure to get every little, it's very awkward. It's like tiny text and it's far away from, so then the top is just orange. That's probably, yep. I was expecting to see a lot number, but guess not. 80 milligrams of caffeine, typical little, pretty much it's the gist of the can. It's pretty nice. I like the design, it's pretty flashy. Yeah, let's crack it open, see what it smells like. It smells very healthy. It smells very vitamin-y. Almost like some kind of, it's very strong on vitamin. It's, after a couple of sniffs, it's kind of, I don't know, it grows on you. It's kind of alright. It's very vitamin-y. It's a little healthy smelling. I mean, I know, if healthy has a smell, yeah. It reminds me of like a, some kind of, yeah, I can't quite place it. It just smells really healthy, almost like like vitamin C, which is a powder that you can mix yourself. You put the vitamin C into it smells very almost like a Flintstone vitamin chewables. And I'm sorry about for the people who've never had a Flintstone vitamin overseas, but yeah, they're basically just like any other vitamin for kids. So they're very powdery and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. Let's pour it out. I can already tell it's gonna be orange. Oh yeah, it's definitely like a Monster Chaos. It's got a very dark and murky orange, almost like an energy drink I had once called Awake from Big Lots. It's actually a really pretty color in this light. It starts off yellow and fades to like a dark orange. It's really quite pretty. I think that's just the lighting, but it really, it looks cool. It looks almost like a sunrise. Very, very cool. Definitely like the color. It's like Monster Chaos, basically. Alright, let's try out the taste. Holy crap. That's pretty good. It tastes like a different kind of version of Monster Chaos. It's not as orangey and cotton candy as Monster. It's almost like they took the Monster out of what Chaos was. It's like they took all the juices that made Monster Chaos and made their own kind of drink. One little thing that's concerning is that over here on the glass, there's a little bit of orange residue from where it was chilling. It's kind of, I'll just leave that to your own opinion about that. I'm assuming that's what's in this is very, I mean, it's healthy. There must be vitamin stuff in here, vitamin powder and all that stuff that just causes, like, you know, glass gunk. So it's kind of weird, but nonetheless, it's really delicious. I didn't expect it to taste this way, because I had a can. I found a can and I took a whiff of it, and it didn't smell too good. So I formed my opinion about the taste right then and there, and I have to say that the taste is much better. It tastes like vitamin C. A lot of people would say that tastes like ass, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like I like it just a little more than vitamin C. It's really quite fruity. It's like a fruity orange. It's pretty good though. I'll tell you one thing. I could definitely get used to drinking that. At least they're marketing something that tastes good. I wouldn't invest in it, but I'd definitely buy a case. It's really refreshing. Definitely refreshing. 80 milligrams of caffeine will only get you so far. I know that experience. 80 milligrams is very little, but it's also very basic for a can this size, so it's not really surprising. But nonetheless, it's very delicious. Like I said, the orange taste is pretty damn good. It's very sweet. It's got like a kind of like an orange. It doesn't taste like orange soda. It's more of like an orange juice, but it's got like this kind of vitamin-y. It really is like vitamin C, or like emergency, almost like, oh, I know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of High C. If you were a big fan of High C, like one of their orange High C, or if you really liked something else that tastes like Twister, Twister or Splash, V8 Splash. It's a lot like that. It's really just an orangey, vitamin tasting sweetness. It's pretty good though. Yeah, I just really like it. Too bad I can't find this like without going through crazy lengths. I mean, maybe you could buy it I know you could buy it on Amazon as a case. So I mean, there's that. But yeah, overall, I have to give it a. I think it's worthy of like a 9.2. Only because, well, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of feel like that's fair. I don't know if originally I had said that I was only going to do 9.0s and 9.5s, but I guess in that case it's only, it's a 9. It's good. It's definitely surprisingly good for it not being a mainstream type of drink. And that's not why I'm not giving it a full like 10 or anything. It's just because the murkiness on the glass, and it's a little too vitamin tasting, a little too healthy. Anything that's healthy is kind of like, it's not exactly my favorite. but I'd still drink this over from the variety that I go through all the time. It gets kind of sick and trying the same drinks over and over again. So for a second alternative, yeah, I'd give it a 10, I guess. But for right now, I'm going to stay with the 9 and just say that it's really good. And yeah, definitely check it out if you can. So thanks very much for watching. TPX review for Verve Energy Drink by Vema. It's really good if you like orange. If not, then yeah, you might not have liked it. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments down below. So or tell me your stories of what you've heard about Verve in your area. And yeah, I know it could be negative, so I know there's a dark past behind it. There's like a wall of like good experiences and like bad experiences. So yeah, let me know. All right, thanks guys. Peace out.